Welcome back to Boater Plays Something. We are playing The Outer Worlds. The Outer Worlds was originally streamed on the Citadel over at Insane Games TV. Be sure to go to the description to check out that link. I'm no longer a streamer on the channel, but I wanted to make sure that everything still came out. As of right now, in January 2024, we're about 2 years since the footage was originally recorded, but I'm going to try to get everything out as fast as possible. So, without further ado, I'm Boater. Let's play something.
Alright, Gladys first. Alright, let's head back to Lilia Hagen, call it a night. I don't really care about getting all of the science weapons anyway, it's just annoying that it's left open like that. Hi guys. I said hi. Hold up. Sam, look this way please. I never noticed that those two are functionally its eyes. I just never assigned it eyes. Okay.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
Great. Thanks. The height of ambition for us all.
You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
So do you always send your first-timers into certain peril?
I guess you're just one of the lucky ones. Look on the bright side. You just started and you're already on the path to a promotion. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook.
Maybe.
Catherine sounds pleased as a pig in shit over cornering the Borsk market.
Oh, yes, I did do that.
Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
Depends on what you mean by strange.
Like they were hanging on to your every word, scheming. And when you turned around, maybe they just oinked like innocent little idiots.
Like.
All right, cut the pig shit.
Oh, reputation
I'm probably getting
decreased.
worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
You never know. You doing okay?
I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work.
Sure.
You're gonna salvage
I
me a
assume you're
space
going to-
station.
Oh.
Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
How big we talking? Not like groundbreaker big, right?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
How did a research station become salvage?
Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
Just point me in the right direction.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
Who are you worried about? Authorities? Competitors? Competitor authorities?
Both.
Wink,
Neither.
nod.
Right now, it's safer if I keep you in the dark.
Safer for you, maybe.
I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right, and I'll clue you in. But right now,
All of this is unfamiliar
I'm
to
not
me.
sure who
I love
can
it.
trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Okay, that's fascinating. Alright. We're going down! Oh. We're not gonna go down that way. We're gonna go down this way. Whee! Okay, let's get back to the ship. Figure out where we want to go next. Journal. The Ice Palace. That might be a fun one to just kind of do on its own. And I kind of like the idea of doing a lot of stuff for Sublight and staying on their good side. Especially because I don't think I did last time. I don't know if I just got them really angry at me and they didn't even give me the job, or if I just don't remember it because it's been a while.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar
Oh,
are
for fuck's
arguing
sake.
again.
Ada, I just want to wrap up the stream.
Young Millstone, you look pensive.
I don't know what that means, but I've been thinking. It ain't easy carrying a torch for the Rangers.
I understand. The Rangers' victories are your victories. Their defeats are likewise crushing.
You
I'm
serious?
sitting at the table.
Wow, Max. Never expected you to understand.
This may come as a surprise to you, Felix, but I understand
I'm
what it is
sitting.
to be a fan.
Oh, hey! Oh,
That's
no.
so.
Oh,
You know something?
there we go.
Maybe I was wrong about
Oh,
it.
I can just crouch on a chair
The
and it's like
effect
I'm
is to
sitting.
cultivate a mental disorder. You're living vicariously through a tossball team.
Nah, I was
And
right the
there it
first
is.
time. You're a git, Max.
Thunk, thunk. Alright, cool. Whee! Oh god! Ow. It's fine. It's a quick way down. HRS 1084. A satellite in the outer part of the Halcyon system. Heliospheric Research Station 1084 is technically owned by the board, but has long since been abandoned. Yeah.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Let's pop in. See what happens. Oh, gotta hold it. Terror on the Frontier. The destruction of Emerald Vale. Yeah, that's Emerald Vale bye-bye and still seeing the greenhouse there. Kind of wish that I'd been able to do the thing to get, oh, what's her face? The sweet old lady that mulches dead people. Dead bodies.
It's quiet as the grave in here. We should get the power generator going again. Might cheer up the place.
Oh. Oh, I like that. Restricted access, but it doesn't have the power to enforce it. This feels like a Mass Effect side quest. Like, there's just, oh yeah, here's a ship. Hey, whoop. Like, here's a ship, explore it, you'll get some backgroundy story type things, and then it's done. Good, good. Don't care. Don't care. Okay, does this turn on the power? Use terminal. Generator status active. Generator mode maintenance 2% output. Maintenance mode is active. Minimal functions available. Modify generator mode normal. Engineering section terminal. Updating generator mode to normal. Disabling emergency lighting. Activating facility lights. Activating security protocols. Activating air recyclers. New laboratory sent option is selected. Flushing toilets. Air flushing toilets. See maintenance logs for details. Generator mode change complete.
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news.
Uh-oh.
However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage.
What's going on,
A
Ada?
UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They
So
are
much for
patching
not
into
being
the
followed.
station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape.
I think you got the wrong gal.
I think not. The refueling system at Cascadia's landing pad logged your ship ID. You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of forest. But I'm in a sporting mood.
Who knows about my presence here? Just you? Great. So, my adventures in Cascadia got me a fair amount of credits. And if you wanted some of them so that you could forget about my adventures in Cascadia and so forth, then what would you think?
Inadequate, son. They must pay you smugglers better than I thought.
It's all commission, but the benefits are pretty good. Or you could consider a new line of work.
Can I do that? Why, I wouldn't even know where to begin. Let's act as if we never saw each other. Try and keep it that way, Captain.
Sounds
The
good.
UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They
Phew.
appear to be departing into space.
Pretty sure.
Dad used to say words have power. You proved them true.
Like, I do remember this now, and I do remember talking my way out of it last time. Okay, so those droids that were just lying on the ground, pretty sure they're going to be up and running now. ID required, the board. Badoop. Bard. Bard from the other side. Alright. Come on, take the things. Thank you. Grab the ammo. What does this do? Lab 1084, Station Security. Priority user. Kimball, I. Main menu. Messages. 2. Redacted. Subject regarding your concerns. From Redacted to Kimball, your concerns. You asked that I reached out. I'm doing so. Is something amiss with the team? How's their morale? Their commitment to the project? Of course morale is low. You gave those PhD tanks of nuclear scrambling gas and no warm bodies to test it on. What'd you think would happen? They can test on each other all they want, but no one lays a hand on my squad. I'm installing safeguards in case anyone challenges that decree. From Kimball I to Kimball A, bedtime story, draft. Once upon a time, there was a princess who trained to be a soldier. While the other princesses got jobs at canneries and counting houses, the soldier squinted out her sights at the firing range and made sure she hit the target every time. Then one day a not very nice man offered her a job at an ivory tower, far, far away from the kingdom. The princess could provide for her ailing father, her lovely child, and her goofball husband, but she would have to stay locked in the tower until the doctors could find a way out. Once she thought better of her choices, the princess applied for early dismissal, but no one listened. The end. I love you, Angelica. Maybe you can write me a better ending? Give your father a hug and tell him I'm sorry for missing another birthday. Security routines. Hack 65. Engage automechanical recharge protocols. Okay, cool. Now I don't gotta fight the automechs.
System incoming.
Oh, shit! Ow, what is aciding me? Were you aciding me? Not cool, bro. Ow.
Step lively, Captain. Always got teeth.
Okay. Good, good. Energy cell, another terminal. We'll check it in a second. I'm done picking up every other helmet I see. Wow, this concussion's lasted a while, huh? Lab 1084, high security containment, checkpoint beta. Security routines. The UDL Electro Floor 3000 is online. Disengage checkpoint security. Personal files. Log, Mama Bear. Kimball came by asking if any of the docs had been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet. Just ask Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Okay, weird. Then she requisitioned a UDL Electro Floor 3000 for my checkpoint and a crate of concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me. Is she preparing for war? She's acting like she knows something the rest of us don't. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. Great, cool. The neuro whatever bloops. Oh. Cool, I was still close enough to that. Alright, this is where the soldiers were. Mr. Ouch. Great, we'll take that. Got some ammo. I love how I said that I was going to end the stream, and then this came up, and I'm like, I'm going to do it! Heavy ammo and bits. Whoever this was my favorite. And a mag pick? Ugh, my absolute favorite. Is this the captain's quarters in here? It's another bunk. Bits. Okay.
Oh, wow. They've been left here. All alone.
Oh, God. Oh, no. I remember something like this. Examine. Subject, Dr. James Guthrie. Current status, alive, extremely unstable condition. Stasis setting, active. Note, subject will need extensive nuclear sequencing for any chance of viable extraction. I'm so sorry it ended up like this, James. We'll come back for you all and fix this, I swear on it. Please forgive us, Dr. Eva Chartrand, Dr. Lorelei Fall. Subject, Dr. Charles McNulty. Alive, unstable condition, active. Note, subject should not be revived until a method for stabilizing his condition is found. In gratitude, Dr. Eva Chartrand, Dr. Lorelei Fall, Dr. James Guthrie, Dr. Claire Pearsall. Oh, God, we're gonna... Oh, yep, okay. And it's just gonna be like a countdown. Dr. Claire Pearsall. Note, subject's condition is dire. Make sure resuscitation devices are on hand upon revival. Please hold on, Claire. We almost had it this time. I swear we'll bring you back. With love, Dr. Eva Chartrand, Dr. Lorelei Fall, Dr. James Guthrie. Odd that I went to the middle one. Well, it makes sense that I went to the middle one first. Odd that they didn't anticipate that and do the storytelling in that direction. Oh, come on! I must have some equipment that gives me better lockpick. Chartrand. It has been 17 days since last login. Security routines. Modify system access protocols. Admin location. Oh, right. Okay, hold on. Let me check this. Inventory. Armor. Anything that is plus to lockpick. Medical. Two-handed melee. Determination. Sneak. Determination. Persuade. Determination. Dialogue skills. Stealth skills -5. Engineering. Determination. Lockpick!
Wow, you got that?
Hell yes! It's a pretty view. We'll have to check the safe and see what this got me. Bypass shunt. Mag pick. Bit cartridge. Researcher's mask. Cause bleed duration plus 30%. That, It's interesting that the 100 level stuff doesn't hide super good stuff. It's just extra. Alright. Logs. Charlie. We almost lost Charlie. It was a runaway resequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue into a full-blown systemic infiltration. He said it was like every organ was itchy. I told him we'd ice him, freeze him till we could work out how to reverse what had gone wrong. Every time Laura walked by me, she rubbed my shoulders and asked me to take a different reading. It didn't need to be taken. It was just to keep my mind occupied. She's been checking on me every hour since. We had to put Claire on ice today. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time. At first the resequence stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again, just like with Charlie. Tomorrow I'm reaching out to my handler directly. I need some answers. I wonder how Guthrie's doing. I hear symphony music from under his door. This log is being entered by Dr. Fall. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. After all our sacrifices, it still feels like we're miles away from a breakthrough. Eva hasn't forgiven herself for the losses. Maybe some time away from HRS 1084 will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipt of my report and transmitted our recall notice. We're just awaiting transport. I wish we could take some time away from the project to clear our heads, but we're not even close to that point. Access outbound comm transcript. Chartrandy, is anyone listening on this frequency? Who is this? I'm project lead on 1084. I want it station 1084. You have orders to maintain wireless silence until a mission end state is achieved. Executive override password antediluvian. What can I do for you, Doctor? The board told me they would deliver my queries about our transcription problem on the Cornelius Vanderbilt. Where are we with that? I'm afraid I can't provide an updated status at this time, Doctor. The assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. My query was addressed to the Chimeral Research Department at George de Hevesy Institute in Budapest. One of my associates will reach out when we have an update. When? Aren't you in contact with the assault cruiser? What happened out there? Station 1084, misuse of this channel is a fireable offense, as is abusing your executive override, save in cases of emergency. Damn it, this isn't a... Executive override for user Chartrand discontinued, duration indefinite. Project summary. Purpose, biological hybridization and assimilation strategies. Executive Research Focus Group E177, J48. Active team members, Chartrand E, Fall L. Inactive team members, Guthrie J, McNulty C, Pearsall C, Ryle T. Goal, further the chimeric sciences via targeted modification of human nucleon using strands obtained from Halcyon native fauna. Classification C, Rapt T1002, aka Raptidon. Right, wait, did we find out anything about that yet, or am I remembering from... Okay, so they're trying to... Because, like when we were on Terra 1, oh, well, this isn't doing well for us, it doesn't have the nutrients we need. They're trying to hybridize it and make it so that we can genetically adapt to life here. Messages. Station morale. It has come to my attention that a culture of distrust has soured relations between HRS 1084's research staff and security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for early dismissal. To the research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. To our security personnel, there will be no early dismissal. You will also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. We can enjoy a discussion of morale and its impact on success metrics once the question of humanity's place in the Halcyon colony is answered. In the meantime, get back to work. Security routines. Oh, I could have unlocked the personal quarters. Alright. Systems access. Insert sublight override. SL Boss A51. Alright, cool. Accessing override data, displaying automatic confirmation. If you're reading this, you're standing in the legal property of Sublight Salvage and Shipping. Good luck, contractor. Report back to Sublight HQ to collect your cut.
Job done. We can go home to the ship, right? I've been missing Ada fierce. Hold on a tick. Don't we know Chartrand from Cascadia?
Oh shit, do we? But it's not like we can go back to Cascadia to get Chartrand. Was she one of the ones that was killed at one point? Was she was in that other lab where they were working on stuff, and they all wrote notes about the one guy. Was that Chartrand? This wiki is garbage, but let me see if I can find anything. Okay, yep. That's where that goes. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. Let's get back to...
Good. You're back. Not that I missed you. I assure you, I am not capable of such emotional capacity.
Wonderful. Let's go to the Groundbreaker, report this to Lilia Hagen. What? I was pressing the wrong buttons.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Yeah, I do know where this is going, so that's fine. Yes, head out with these two. Then Scylla? We're doing a lot of like mop up kind of small things here and there, but it's fine. There we go. Go. No! I always want to open a door before I get to it so I don't gotta smack into it. Run. Run. Hi.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system.
Oh,
Well
you're gonna
done,
set up
Captain.
shop there instead of Groundbreaker? You'll also find some Automax salvage awaiting new owners.
I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too careful when moving into someone else's territory. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
A UDL gunship buzzed the station, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
Rare gas and a lab that tested it on people. Couldn't have been a coincidence.
You have an eye for patterns. Good. We need more contractors like you.
We're like right on the
After
verge of
Monarch
reputation
job,
up, down,
I
up,
started
down.
Connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
You had my interest. Now you have my attention.
Glad to know it, Captain. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
I'm guessing you have an idea.
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
How open? I mean, I guess that depends on what we're talking about.
You call that an open mind? All right, here goes. Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
Aliens? Aliens. Really?
Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
Good. Good. I was hoping that this existed. Aliens! A few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
When you say aliens, like, what do you mean?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with Halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
I joined Sublight so I could do crimes and save humanity. I mean, I haven't seen any evidence of aliens yet.
No kidding. That's how they want it.
Oh my god.
When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
Just what do you want?
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
That, murder isn't covered by my contract or employment agreement. You will need to sign a different agreement in order for me to murder.
Just think of it as salvaging hope from the smoking wreckage of humanity. This is your initiation into a future with Sublight. Want a steady position in our ranks? Buy one with a bullet.
What is this, fucking eclipse marks in Mass Effect 2? Okay, so what do I get for joining up?
Well, there's your usual fee. What else do you want? A promotion? It's yours. Even better. I'll owe you one.
She's real desperate. Wow. Why does she need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness.
Yeah.
Now she's doing the same thing with humanity.
Making us nice and
Her
juicy.
fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
Yeah, and I also saw that it fucking tore her up. So your concern for the fate of our species is admirable.
You got me all wrong. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
Okay. I mean, the labs I passed through didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
Oh my god, this takes forever. I think I gotta say that I'll take the job.
This key card will get you through the
Okay.
front door of
If I
her
say I'll
Byzantium
think about it,
estate. Don't
then
ask how I
doesn't.
got it. You might not
Probably
like the
doesn't give me the
answer.
quest.
By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
To the marrow. Okay. Well, that's a thing we're not gonna do, but we can use the threat of doing that thing to get some answers from Chartrand anyway. I mean, we're totally gonna do the thing. Totally gonna kill Dr. Chartrand for you. Whoop. Sorry. Don't mind me. It's near this complete breakfast. Eh. Keeps the run down for me though, so I don't have to click that again. Whee! Okay. We're gonna go to Scylla. You can go through the loading screens now. And probably hold off on exiting to Scylla just to piss off my future self, and also there might be like cutscenes or a lot of dialogue that happens that we are better off hearing at the start of next session. So yeah, we've had a good, productive night here on the Citadel. We finished Hawks. Oh, a verdict on Hawks. Good, fun, a little short. Needed to let me use the Thunderbolt in the final mission. Yeah. Put that away. Oh, for fuck's sake! Grow up, you two! Grow up!
Since the Rangers decided their 8th back should stay in the Wednesday zone. Come on, Felix. The Rangers threw that game.
Oh my god.
Were we listening to the same game? The Rangers were robbed. The Hammers had the judges in their pockets.
Teams that play poorly deserve to lose. That's a fundamental law of the universe.
Don't bring religion into this, preacher.
The Rangers handily snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. If you can't see that, let's just agree to disagree.
I disagree. Also, get spaced.
Great, thank you. I'm taking the express elevator down again. Better than listening to you two. Ah! Oh. That wasn't so bad.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084.
Great, thank you.
I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
I'm glad. We've got stuff we can do here. Let's go here. And then call it a stream. Yeah, Hawks was good.
Destination reached. Scylla.
It was fun. It's fun to play a couple times, but not like a super awesome game. It was good. And we are doing more in...
You got a second?
Oh, for fuck's sake. What?
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you?
You
got a friend, see?
You're the worst.
Somebody you knew when you were
You are
growing up.
wasting my time, Felix.
Then one day, they up and vanished.
Okay, great. Go.
5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
What's going through my head is, where are you going? Shock and disbelief, seeing how most of my friends are still on Earth.
Right, forgot about that. Though, shock and disbelief's a good way to put it. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Probably wants you to invest in crypto.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock.
Okay.
I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for
You
me.
can now travel to Harlow's base from your ship. Okay, bye. Thunk. Go away. Harlow's base. We'll take Parvati and Felix. And get here, and then go from here. God, you guys are the worst. Not you guys. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for joining me today on the Citadel. It's been a good time. We've played a lot of games. We've played 2 games, which is one more than we normally play on any given night at the Citadel.